final commitment from Godsend with 20 seconds remaining.
My goodness, they're running this clock right down. Glaive only going to be allowed to have one. Dupree waiting, hoping he can find a 1v1. Instead, it's Makalele. Patience prevails on the AWP. Sticko needs to go down now. He does, and that's the round one. All Zen can do is just keep hold of his AK-47, and Xyp9x saves the day.
It was looking a little bit dicey there, wasn't it? But it was Xyp9x to save the day for sure. Quite a telegraph play towards the end there. Astralis held it very well. You could see them dropping the smoke at the 25-second mark. They had 3 players in the B-bomb site. Almost no chance of losing it, but Zen not being part of the play there could have been the difference maker. He was holding towards middle for rotating players. No one comes towards him, and his teammates are left isolated towards B. That was the kill there. If Sicko gets it, they maybe get the plant, and Zen could clutch. Crystal with the Mac-10, but that'll be absolutely fine. He's one of those more selfless players, making sure his starts have the weaponry required. Mac-10 still a very viable weapon, but what can the M4 do here? Apparently a lot. The bomb goes down. Xyp9x on for a third kill here, just mowing them down. The HE follows it up as well. A pretty underwhelming mid-attempt there from Godsend. You don't really want to be rushing middle. It's such a tight choke point, and the standard is to drop the incendiary at the initial.
Catching up, but the bomb will be planted.
Nice.
Even nicer. Sergey finds the device with the AK. Xyp9x, 1v2. Ooh. I'm not even really sure what just happened right there. It looks like a little bit of a love tap.
In the smoke, maybe getting a bit confused, getting a bit surprised. Xyp9x knows they're both coming from CT, knows the first kill. He continues to spray, and he shuts down the round. Astralis gets 7 at the end of the half. Ents, though, still leading. They were after the first of Dust 2, and it didn't help them in the long run. Will that be the same case? Can Astralis pull it back? You're going to have to wait to see. Dupree is going to have to do the heavy lifting in this round.
Yeah, a lot of this is just going to come down to this bait and switch setup, right? If the bomb gets dropped at long, then this round is likely already over. That's a big kill from Glaive. Now, they know there's more players here, but I don't think they saw Alu cross. Doesn't matter. Xyp9x is there to help out. 2 versus 3, and Sunny's been removed as well. Oh, another kill, and that's it. The round is done. Xyp9x and Glaive do it as 2.
And in style as
your angles, he is ready to slap you back to the spawn. Just one, Sumdai Young. Goes over the doors and baits the shot, hits the shot as well. First Magisk, now Device, 2 scalps affixed to his Team Spirit branded belt.
I think with no kits here, he would be better off saving the AK-47. We'll see if there's anything available for him. There it is, he found it. So now he actually has a chance here, but you just need to count the 4. It's fine. Even if he got the kill, there wouldn't have been time. So it was fine for Xyp9x. You got to get the internal clock there. Count to 4 on your head. Take a
here. Op and M4 in the hands of Vitality on Apex Masuda, and the first point of contact is going to be the mid door. Xyp9x comes out on top of that. Surely that doesn't make Apex feel any better going into the latter stage of this round. I say that there's still a minute left on the clock. Ooh. Bombs down on the site. Xyp9x finding the fight here. Right along elbow. He's going to back out, reposition, probably go towards long A if I had to guess, and try it all over again. Now, we've caught up with Apex a couple times after the game, and he is currently running the ship over there for Vitality. Let's see how this round pays out. He's going to push off Catwalk. Xyp9x working his way up long. Will he be heard, though? He's running the entire way. Apex currently not hearing him. Still eyes trained on Catwalk. Look at this maneuver.
Yeah, he should have the read. He should know exactly what's going on.
I think Apex has been very, very smart here, right? The moment Xyp9x stops peeking from Cat, Apex realizes that something is wrong and starts to re-aggress. He actually goes through that Molotov. Xyp9x wasn't ready for it. And that's a little bit overzealous. 1v3 and all to do. Dupree dancing on the doorstep does get dropped by Apex, and he's looking for Magisk. He's gonna follow up now. Only Xyp9x to beat. I say only this man. Now we know he loves these clutch scenarios. Gonna hear Apex making noise down on B. Sneaks through the vent. Careful to not make any noise here if you're Xyp9x.
He does have a Molotov. He does have a grenade. Super low as Apex. Either one would be detrimental. However, Apex also having a Molotov does change this up a little bit. If the time dwindles, he can drop that Molotov on the bomb and then walk away with this round.
Oh no, he's going to molly it, isn't he? There's only one spot you would molly in this site. Oh, Xyp9x. He knows. He knows. Time is low, though. And he's got it. The burning comes through, and there's just enough time for the defuse, I think.
Oh,
he's got it.
1-4 doesn't feel impossible when you look at the HP on Astralis, but now V slowing the retake. Flamey coming up through alt mid, and with Dupree lying in wait over here in the apartments. He is the man dedicated to locking down this flank. So this should make it very tricky, but uh-oh, it's down to the 2-on-2. And now Device, who was lit up earlier on, has to try and hold his ground up in the graveyard. He gets toppled. Xyp9x now 1v2 down in the pit, but we know this man knows a thing or two about clutching, and he gets him off the bomb. Astralis take themselves the pistol round. Over here on the catwalk, a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He will look to answer the call. It's getting close. Glaive finally finished off, and now Xyp9x 1v2. But we know this man can hold his own in the clutch. Does manage to deal with Perfecto, and now just Flamey to find the time ticking away from Flamey. Xyp9x might be about to add another clutch to the tally, and indeed he does. 7 rounds on the board for Astralis, and 3 for Xyp9x in that round. An RV, no money left, so a chance for Astralis to start to grind their way back into this game.
The exact.
In the meantime, though, FaZe, they've gone away from A, and towards ramp they go. Device and Xyp9x have to try and hold the fort, and this man has looked good at the ramp. It's another spray down from Xyp9x to make this round doable. 2 kills now. Astralis with the man advantage in a very big way. And Xyp9x is still hungry for a little bit more. Still fighting. Device holding for the rotation. Glaive going to catch Olaf over here outside. Cold Zera looking for this trade. Better late than never on to Xyp9x, but it never comes through. And instead, he holds down ramp single-handedly. This man is the ramp king for Astralis, and he's going to put them on map point.
Worth noting, of course, the kills are all Xyp9x is there, but Device throws a clutch Molotov from hell that lands in the bottom of ramp. So as FaZe fall into Xyp9x's crosshair, not only do they fall into the flames that burn their health down, but also their view gets completely, shut off as well. Those flames have smoke inside of them, and that can, make seeing. Oh my, what a conversion. Nico with his spray transfer 2-2-3, and he gets aggressive. Glaive will punish that, and now Astralis, they have to commit. They got the pick, but they don't have Rain in the pit. He is still waiting. 30 seconds, the smoke with a gap, and Rain with a chance to strike. He'll take it. Xyp9x in the clutch and closes it out quickly. 7-0. Such a fast couple of rounds. This is so exciting despite the scoreline being one-sided. And
it's just one of those situations where FaZe members just continuously find themselves trying to get out of the fight, out of the conflict, and run right into another member of Astralis. They are there. Every time you turn around, Astralis is there.
Well, here's something else that's really good about this Device lurk, right? Hugo, you were touching upon it there. Because they've been running it round after round, FaZe are going to start to consider, okay, when we kill Device on A, usually down here at the B site could be the first man to take action. Smokes off the short side. FaZe, they back away. They give that up. They rotate around to monsters. Xyp9x here with one of these scouts. Device has also arrived now. And here's the 5-7 chiming in with one. There's very little time, and now the bomb is dropped. Xyp9x in the clutch, and he gets that shot. Is there time for Olaf? Xyp9x has done it with a scout and a USP inside of the B-bomb site. My goodness, that is a clutch of the ages from Xyp9x with that scout. A 13th round on the board. Look at this.
I want to look at the bomb.
And look, right, there's 5 seconds. He gets peeked from upper flicks, and at this point now, that's where Olaf tried to plant.
Yeah, Olaf, I think he had the plant. I think he had time.
I don't think
he was on the site.
It was 3 seconds.
Was it not in his hands?
No.
Because when's